Welcome back, viewers. So yeah. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Give me a second. Get out of my way. Okay. So yeah, a quick thing. Didn't even notice I fucking picked it up earlier. Well, once we get another teleporter, which there will be one, so don't worry. I will head on back and get that package waiting.
Boy, that's a mental cobweb. You can collect them with a specialized piece of equipment once you get checked out on it. Till then, just steer clear of them.
That specialized
More motivating.
piece of equipment, by the way, you normally would not be able to have at this particular at a point coming up soon. But because I did manage to get the punching minigame, I do believe I will be able to purchase it immediately.
It's game day, kid.
Well, not immediately, but pretty much immediately. If you have a hard time jumping from this rope to the other, you can just do that. Alright.
You can see, the trapeze is very difficult. Most cadets can't handle it. You might just want to stay away from it. You'd still get a participation ribbon at the end of camp.
So there is a vault behind that, which we cannot get yet. Thought so. Huh. I never knew that made that sound. But only in a specific spot. Okay, there we go. Careful on which way you mount the trapeze. Sure, you can turn around, but it does kind of screw things up if you mount it wrong. Whoop. So there are alternate paths, and you can go into first person by pressing Z. I'm never going to use that feature. Well, I will, but only in a few specific instances. I just got one more baggage to pair.
Onward and upward, soldier!
And I'll head back for that. Once I'm able to.
You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
Alright.
Hey, kid!
Fuck, I missed. Well, mercifully, if you miss, like I just did there, it does not mean you lose a life in this level. Go on and make note of that there, viewers. Now, this section, I like to handle this one way, or I like to do this in one specific way. And that's basically intentionally die 3 times to collect all the fragments. I'll get the word right eventually. Or 2 times to get all the fragments.
End of the line, sucker!
Because Bobby Zilch is nice enough to be directly in the way. Yeah, it's entirely possible to get all of the fragments in one go, but I just don't feel like doing it. And that's what happens if you just run directly into them. Alright. And now we just go down the center.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead.
End of the line, sucker!
Out me way.
Hey, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
And there's me another rank up. Nice. And this is the last teleporter of the game. So let's head back to the trenches real fast to get the final baggage. Unfortunately, viewers, as seen with those not baggage, as seen with the shit. Okay, I didn't think I was stuck down there. Anyways, as seen with those mental cobwebs, it is not possible to 100% every level as you come across them. Eventually, there will be the tipping point where you can just 100% the level when you come to them. The baggage by the tag was down there, by the way. But there is the first couple levels cannot be 100%ed immediately. Very much, unfortunately. Dang it. Let's get some health. Oh, I thought I saw a figment there. That was just the road. And that's one of the problems that I was talking about, where shit just blends in so well. It's sometimes very difficult to tell what's a figment and what's just part of the background. There's one level later on where that is just amplified to a disgustingly nth degree. The goddamn Waterloo level. I'm sure anybody that's played this knows exactly what I'm talking about. Not only are the figments very well hidden in there, very well blended in there, but there are some that they're just a pain in the ass to get. Oh, wait. The package is down here. I was about to move on without it. Oops. Hey, bud. Got your tag. And for collecting all the baggage, you get a rank up. As well as a primordial memory. So, before moving on, let's go ahead and check that out. Primordial memories are concept art. Alright, let's finish basic braining. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the trenches. I wanted to go to the obstacle course finale. Alright, and if you missed any, yeah, you could use any of the figments or the baggage. You can just use the teleporter to bring you back. So this is one of the...
The old rolling tunnel of crazy logs bit. An old one, but a hard one. What you gotta do is... who we kidding? You're never gonna make it through that.
This is one of the more difficult areas to collect all the figments, because the floor is constantly rotating. The floor will constantly be rotating. And if you decide to come back after a certain point... Okay. There we go. If you decide to come back after a certain point, if you fall off of this at that point, it's instant death. And it will actually take out a life. I think that was all of them that are moving around in this section. Now let's get on to the other side. And this is one of the few times where Gal used the first-person view. I don't see any others floating around, so let's... And that indicates that we got all of the fragments in this level. So there are a bunch of each type of fragment. 20 of these boys up here. 5 of the rest of them. Yeah. We are still missing one vault and quite a few cobwebs. But we'll have to come back for those later, as the one vault is hidden behind a cobweb.
Hello? Hello?
Guess I'm early.
Hold it right there, son. Now, just what in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing in there?
I was just looking for a way out.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me out there, kid. Here, you've earned this. Your first Psychonaut merit badge. But I'm always glad to see a soldier come back from the field alive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back in. I left some good men back there.
Alright. We have completed basic braining. Well, we
Way
have...
to make us look bad in there. You are in trouble now. Bobby Zilch ain't happy. You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Hey, Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No, because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Your performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced training.
Ooh, Lazyswayze is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
These tests are unauthorized, though, so I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Wait! I don't even know what your lab is! Is this some kind of test?
Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great.
Alright, so we have finished basic braining. While we are out in the overworld, if we have a held object, we can use F to show it to people and talk to them with it.
You know where this button is from, Coach?
Hey, you stole a button from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber!
No, I didn't. Bobby Zilch gave it to me.
Should have known. That kid spends more time in the cooler than in school. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, go put it back.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right, yes, sorry.
So that's just a thing to tell us to use our map, and it's hidden somewhere over there. Okay, let's see. Let me pull up controls real quick. Findings. Can all that. Use, cancel. Okay, inventory is 1. Side menu is Z. Why is side menu Z and first person on Z? Unless that's a 2. I'm gonna guess it's a 2. Alright. So, that brings up that, and that brings up that. Okay.
I don't want to crack open these smelling salts unless I'm in a mental world. And I really want to get out. They smell pretty bad. Hey, did you hear that, Coach? I'm gonna get advanced training from Sasha 9 himself.
Hey, you stay away from that, egghead. You hear me?
Egghead? Permission to speak freely, sir.
Denied. Listen, Private. Those scientific jokers, they don't know what it really means to be a psychonaut. It's about being in the field, not cooped up in some underground lab all day.
It's underground? Aha!
Don't even think it! That brain tumbler contraption of his will turn your mind to mush. I need that brain. I mean, you need that brain. Now, dismissed, soldier! I've got some serious thinking to do. Lots of important planning.
Alright. Not suspicious at all, Mr. Oleander.
You know, a nutcracker might be faster.
Tonight, when this baby is full of fine ladies, I'm going to see everything.
How are you gonna fill that nut with ladies?
No, dude. The girl's cabin. I've got a man on the inside.
I get it! You're using clairvoyance. You grabbed one of the squirrel's nuts, and now you're using clairvoyance on it to form a mental link and see what the squirrel sees.
Could you say acorns instead of nuts if you repeat that to anybody else?
Teach me how to do that.
Hey, I paid a little bit of attention in class, but not that much. What you need is an expert in clairvoyance, where I am merely an expert in the ladies.
Well, with that,
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs. You hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
With that, we will go on and call this episode here and get to exploring the campground here next episode. See you soon.